welcome back to Good Day Columbia. You know, with the economy showing signs of life very slowly, there are many industries that have a very bright outlook. Others, well, not quite so much. You know, some jobs like IT and healthcare are fixing to be very robust over the next 6 years. But Lori Cook, if I decide this whole TV thing doesn't work out for me very well, what job field should I not get into?
Well, the field we're talking about today is finance, and there's actually a lot of entry-level positions, but as you move up, which, you know, if someone has a lot of experience, it gets very competitive at the top.
Right. Now, with that competition comes good money?
Right. Right, you can always make a lot more money that way, but you want to make sure that you're very skilled in that position. It just gets a little bit more competitive. But people who are just now coming into the market,
right,
it's a great thing. There's in Columbia alone, there were over like 200 beginning positions in accounting. There's at least 25 in banking, but that's your tellers, your customer service reps, the beginning levels.
What's the average, when you're talking about beginning levels, what's the average price, average salary for, for an entry-level job like that?
You're talking about maybe $24,000, upwards of $30,000 when you first start. But once you get in with a company, you can grow with that company. It's a wonderful field to grow up in.
But you need to get in, and it's not going to have the same growth as like healthcare and IT.
Right, and I also encourage people, if you are in school and you're thinking about one of these positions, make sure you take advantage of every single internship, paid or volunteer.
Right.
Get out there so that they know who you are. Otherwise, you may just be, another resume. But if you have a connection with someone, that's a great way to get in.
Comes right back to relationships we talk about all the time. The networking is so very important to getting
Boots on the ground, meeting people is always the most effective way. And there's one other thing you have to worry about in the finance field. How's your credit?
I mean, it's all right, not bad.
Well, most finance jobs do require a credit report check. In fact, in general, there's one survey that says about 60% of employers check people's credit report.
Employers across the board?
Across the board, but most of that will be in anything that has to deal with money. They're looking at your credit as one measure, judgment of character, just one measure. Right. Is your debt higher than what the salary is going to be? Are you responsible to pay your bills on time? These are all things that they may be looking for.
I suppose if you owe a lot of money, you don't want to be put in a job with a whole lot of money.
Right, exactly. And in the government, like if you're looking for a federal job, they look at it and go, does this put this person in a position where they may engage in some illegal behavior, embezzlement or a bribery or that kind of thing.
Sure.
So again, it's just one measure, but it's always something to keep in mind that they do check your credit report, and people need to be careful and check it and make sure they know what's going on.
Awesome. As always, Ms. Lori Cook, the RCPL Job Center, free job skills for you at the public library here right on Richland, on Assembly Street.
Assembly Street.
You do not have to be a member of the library
to take advantage of the Job Center services.
Awesome. Very good, Ms. Lori Cook. Thank you so much for that.
Good to be back.
All right, folks.